Welcome to Dolly, the sassiest, classiest, and most unfiltered adult collectors podcast.
We're serving up weekly episodes packed with laughs, hot takes, and all the tea from the world of adult doll collecting. Whether you're into high fashion minis, vintage treasures, or just here for the love of dolls, we've got you covered.
So grab a drink, strike a pose, and let's talk dolls. Because collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle.
Welcome to another amazing episode of Dolly the podcast. The only podcast where we have the pod, the cast, and even the. So, sorry guys, but nobody writes our intros. We don't ask ChatGPT for scripts here. So we have to come with things to keep you excited. They are brand new every single time. We are not like other content creators, and content spelled Cuntent. So that is what I'm going to say about that today. But today we have a super juicy episode. We have Stratos IG. He is the admin and creator of Fashion Doll Chronicles. Everybody knows this amazing website, and it's a huge, amazing resource for integrity toys collectors, but generally adult collectors. And Stratos has shared with us his experience as a very long-time collector. We had a lovely interview with him. We tried to tease him into not only sharing his amazing knowledge when it comes to dolls, but also to give us some tea and some drama. More on that later. And we have a super juicy fake news today, guys. There's so much going on in the doll world.
So much.
So I think we're going to have to get these pussy poppins. And let's start.
You can't spell home without hoe. And
Amazing. The difference between you and I, Estefan, is that I'm limited edition and you're just limited.
And that's true. We're both very limited. Baby, I'm not fame hungry. I'm not hungry at all. I'm on a Ozempic.
ooh, period. Hey, you're fat.
First segment of the day, ladies, because Raj is too dumb to record anything. First segment of the day is our fake news. These are real news, but for fake bitches. And we all know who they are. Raj is just dumb. He's not fake. He's just stupid. All right. So first up,
Says the person who pronounces the B in dumb.
Dumb. We're going to start with another dumb brand.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're not going to go into PR, so we don't give a shit anymore. So
No.
let's start with Mattel. So Mattel has released the holiday Barbies. And I must admit, and I don't know how you girls feel about this, these are not, I mean, the clothes are terrible. But the faces are actually really nice. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, she's pretty. This one right here is very, very pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. The rest of it is trash.
That dress.
It is not a Christmas present I want to find at the end of the year.
I'd rather find a poo under my tree than that. So
You might be lucky this year.
The beauty, the thing is that I can't blame the designers for this. This is not a designer fault. I think the designers are really limited with the resources they're given. This doll face is beautiful. I think these are probably some of the prettiest holiday Barbies we had. Look at this. Well, this one is ugly, but yeah, she's ugly.
Let me see. Her face is cute. I like that
No.
the little freckles on her.
No, she's not a Steffi. There's no Steffi there.
That's a
I just
Brooklyn,
assume
right?
it is. Yeah, no, she's not okay. Bless her. But no, the
hair's nice.
dress. Yeah, but the dresses are
Yeah, it's unforgivable, Mattel. Unforgivable.
like they're giving wallpaper. They're giving, I don't know, the terrible.
It's giving napkin.
Paper towel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Christmas
giving
napkin.
napkin. Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the designer. It's not the designer's fault. This is just budget for this project, and it's clearly like 20p.
Like, they know that the Odills go crazy. Why would they not do an
No,
Odile?
let's do another Millie. Why not?
It's because, I mean, if you think
She's actually
about it,
pretty.
if you think about it, they're saving Odile. They're doing everything all at once, and that's where they're fucking up. If I'm honest, like just do consistent, well-made doll instead of lots of dolls that are badly made.
Yeah, we're
What
gonna go
about
into
these
that
earrings?
in a minute.
These earrings are
Yeah, no.
awful. Like,
Have you seen
it's
the
just
shoes?
like, no. Oh,
Look at the
God.
shoes.
They look like they belong to a gypsy or something.
You can't say
Like-
that word.
Come on, Esmeralda.
I think he means gypsy in that sense.
No, you can't say that word. No, we are very respectful here.
I didn't realize that gypsy was a bad word.
In
It
the UK,
is.
it is.
Oh, okay.
That's what we call
But-
people like Raj.
No, but in the US, it's not necessarily
No,
a
it's
bad
not.
word.
Cancelled. Very briefly, let's touch up on the new Wicked doll. So Wicked for Good. That's the
Okay.
Glinda in her Pussy Fairy dress. How do you feel about this?
Mattel
Printed
is
terrible
putting
thing?
in the work when it comes to Wicked. There's so much Wicked stuff. There's so many dolls. There's so many like small mini dolls or whatever they're called. There's blind boxes, and I for one am here for it. Even though the quality is probably not great.
No, it's
Anything
not. Yeah.
Wicked, I'm like, yes, give it to me.
Yeah, but we have to be critical about what we buy.
I just want to say thank you, Wicked.com, for these images. If you guys want to see more of these images, go to Wicked.com.
Limited.
That's WI.
CKED.com.
So yeah, no, that's the Glinda. That's the alphabet, and is
I'm glad they're putting some money into Wicked, and I just wish it was going to the right places.
that's the other Glinda.
This
That's
one's
the one that comes
beautiful.
with the fancy box. Does she have the box?
Yeah,
wanna
she has
show
a
the
fancy box. She's
But
beautiful.
But she's like
I like
$80.
this one.
That she has
Yeah.
got $80. Like she's
Will there
$80,
be
guys.
an alphabet version of this? Let's hope so.
No.
Hi.
I'm assuming that Glinda was the more popular of the two dolls in the last release.
Linda.
Yeah, that's.
We seem to be getting
the
more Glinda
Wizard
dolls
of
than
Oz.
Alphaba dolls.
That's
You
the
know what I
Wizard of
noticed?
Oz.
Sorry, you know the deluxe edition of the Wicked dolls?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that they have Glinda's full name, but they didn't have Elphaba's? I wonder why that was.
Elphaba's
Do you think it's
dog?
lazy?
I don't care.
I haven't noticed.
So, what now?
Yeah.
Well, that's
did
a
a
way
really-
to kill the conversation.
Anyways, they did a really good job with this guy. I think he's hot, actually. Smash,
Ciao.
according to Raj.
Someone loves this doll because there's like actual chains. It's like actual metal.
Is it? No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's plastic. Can you not tell? It's all
Oh.
molded. Actual
But it
chains.
looks really good.
That's Mattel,
does look
baby.
good.
There's no metal here. It's all plastic. Look at the fabric all printed. It's hideous.
He's still
it's
hot, though.
just
Look
like,
at his face. Let's get a zoom in on his face.
Ooh! Ooh!
Dorothy.
Sorry, I pressed it.
Dorothy.
That's Dorothy.
woo.
Come on, Dorothy. That's not Kansas anymore, bitch.
She looks good. I
Yeah.
like when I saw her, I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised.
So rumor has it that there's not an actual actress playing Dorothy in the movie. So
She's AI.
I think that this is just like a randomly simulated face to be Dorothy. But
I can see
I
it.
could be wrong.
I
She's
had-
cute.
I think this will lead to another Wizard of Oz movie. Possibly.
Possibly. Fair statement, yeah. I mean, they've been cashing out on this, so I wouldn't be surprised. Then there's all like these accessories. This is a
Yeah.
good idea.
Exactly. Doing the
these-
most.
closet, but it's all printed and stickers. It looks a bit crap to me.
Yeah.
No thanks. Not a luxury doll collecting. No.
No, I like the idea, the concept, the execution.
Yeah.
No.
There's an arch there. You can see the arch on the top. Yeah.
She has an arts closet just like you, Naomi.
Yes,
Yeah.
she does. She wouldn't be the only one, really. Yeah, there's an arch closet there. What else? Oh, this
This
dumpster
is nice.
fire here.
No. I'm so happy about this.
Because
This
you're
is a
dumb.
cute set.
Yeah, I
Look
think
at
it's
that.
cute.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's very printed, cheap clothes, yeah. But this is for little girls. Like, it's not for
Yeah, it's
adults.
playline.
The plastic pillow. Like, are you kidding me?
It's
She
for
has
little
Is she
girls,
taking
though.
care? She looking after her hemorrhoids like that? I don't know. It's just terrible. It's terrible. Come on, guys. It's just terrible. Look at that.
I think it's a cute idea. Again, with
Yeah.
Mattel, it's great ideas, great concepts, great gowns.
Do we have a price on
No,
this?
no,
Right.
no great gowns.
No, thank God.
No price on this?
Right. Speaking of great ideas, we have the announcement of the Mattel Clueless dolls. And they released 2 dolls. They released both Cher and Dior.
I will say, Mattel understands the assignment in that they are also clueless when it comes to characters.
Very much so.
This is... I am so disappointed in Mattel's execution of this.
It's painful. It's just like really bad. It's just really bad. And again, you can't blame the designer for this. Nothing to do
No.
with the designer. Is just cheap execution of what they had to do. The faces are all right. The faces are cute. But
Yeah.
everything else is just like so freaking cheap, isn't it?
But look at the hat. Look at Dion's hat. Like, it's like just like a plastic molded hat and super
Toilet.
cheap. I think, yeah.
It's an
I think
upside down
that-
toilet.
Yeah. The hat was the line in the sand for me, I think. That I was like, nah, this is really cheap. And then, I mean, the clothes, just looking at them, the clothes look pretty cheap too. But Cher's backpack, her fur backpack being plastic. And then Cher, and then
These
Dion's
boxes.
hat. Yeah.
The boxes are
And the boxes!
ridiculous.
Oh.
I mean, Alicia Silverstone has these gorgeous, massive eyes.
She's so beautiful.
And they've really done an injustice to her here.
So, on that note, there's another brand that's just released a Clueless collaboration in a very shady way, and that is Bratz. Bratz has done the most with this. I mean, look at this Cher doll.
Yeah.
Looks at how much stuff she comes with. I mean,
Right.
look at that. The
Yeah, the
cassette
video.
there
Oh, amazing.
is just
Yeah.
insane. It's just
Yeah.
insane. It's just so good.
I will
So
say
Yeah.
though, as nice of a version of this, number one, the people who own Clueless are making their money by giving licensing to both Mattel and MGA.
Yeah.
And
Right.
number two, I will say, and this is something that you and I, Stefano, have said before, but this Cher doll is kind of bland. Like, everything
Yeah.
about her is great, but her face is kind of bland for a Bratz doll in comparison
her
to
face.
the other two. But her face.
Right.
Compared to the other two.
And especially in comparison to the Mean Girls dolls, like the Mean Girls dolls were serving so much face, and their screenings were so incredible. And then
Yeah.
this doll, can we get a close up of the face, Naomi? Her
Sure, my
face is just really, really bland. I think that I don't know why they went with platinum.
Yeah.
I was watching this YouTuber that I really like to watch, and Bryce Dolls, and he was saying that he feels like it's like Chloe cosplaying as Cher, and
Oh
I
my
kind
God.
of agree with
yes.
that.
Yes. It
It's
feels
not-
like they had Chloe, like, these dolls with, like, the Chloe set, and they were like, I know, we're just going to make Cher with this because it's cheaper.
Right. And
I'm
then
not mad at that.
yeah. It's the only way that it makes sense, but the lips don't make sense either. Like the lips are just like not cute. I got her. I'm gonna do a lip repaint on her. I might even do a reroot on her to make her more of like a sandy blonde. But what
Okay.
I do love about her is like, look at the pen. Like, it's not just plastic. They put like real
Yeah.
little like furry details. It's a real fur backpack. Like
Mm,
all of the little clothes inside of here are like separate pieces, which
yeah.
Bratz just really paid attention to all the details and made this like a really beautiful set. They give this a
Yeah.
second like Alaya outfit
You
for
Just
ten
can't.
more
$10 more.
dollars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't fault NGA for the details they put into their dolls, whether that's
No.
Bratz, whether it's Rainbow High. Like they execute really well.
I mean,
Yeah,
look at the
absolutely.
box. The box is so good. I just love the
It's cute.
box. It's so
Right.
good. Let's have a look at the other two girls. They are launching soon. Then we have Amber. I mean, I'm obsessed with Amber. She's my
Oh
favorite.
my god. Yes. 100% yes. She's the reason I wanted to buy the other two is just
Uh,
because I want to have the set, but I feel like without the other two, there's no point in having it, just her. But oh my god.
she's eating it up in the face department. She's eating up
Oh my
share for
god,
sure.
yes. But it's just
She's
the, like, is it monochromatic? The look, like
It's
red, red, red.
insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
good.
yeah.
was wearing the lipstick yesterday. I went out and I was literally wearing the shade of red on my lips yesterday. Yeah, that was
Rouge.
literally rouge,
Yeah.
luxury lip collector.
Uh,
So that was it. No, that is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Her face is everything. I'm gonna probably get a couple of these if I'm honest, because they are so
Ooh.
good.
yeah, she's hot. Let's look at Dion. Dion is so cute to me.
She's adorable, isn't she?
Mm,
Look at those shoes. The shoes
Total
are my favorite.
yes.
They're so cute. And the face, look at the hat. See the difference in the hat? It's like
Yeah.
not just like a plastic
Fabric,
molded hat. Yeah. Look
fabric.
at the little bandana.
I love the
So
bandana.
cute.
She's
Yeah.
adorable. She is
She is
adorable.
adorable.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
really
Totally
hard.
adorbs.
It's gonna be so hard to keep them in box.
I'm taking them out of the box. I'm
I'm
playing with them.
yeah,
I really want to
obsessed.
know from our listeners if they're in-box collectors or if they're out-of-box collectors. We should run a little poll.
Yeah. We should do a poll and then we should find out how people collect. And
Love
I
a
would
poll.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we can find out who out of our listeners are scalpers.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Right. So MGA has also blessed us with another collaboration that is now sold out. And if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. And is this beautiful Bratz and Jean Paul Gaultier fashion doll. Now, can we have a minute and talk about the details on this doll?
Sure.
Like, are we kidding? How
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she is absolutely stunning. She's I think the screening is my favorite part of this doll.
Yeah.
Like the makeup, that like soft brown kind of smoky with those creamy details. It almost looks like a soft wash of color. The
And
ombre
yeah,
lip.
no,
I love it.
the clothes. I mean, look at this outfit. They're
Yeah.
just so good. They're just
What's wrong with
so
their shoes?
nice. But the shoes are a
Pleated
replica
heels.
of original Jean Paul Gaultier design.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like not being cut off properly.
You don't know anything, Raj. These
I
look so
listen.
great.
Great. She's a great doll. She's just too expensive. She's just too expensive. And no matter how much I love this doll, she's too fucking expensive. That's the bottom line for me.
Yeah, she is expensive. I got her, but I'm glad that I got her because she's just such a stunning doll.
Nice.
I like all the things that she comes with. She comes with like a lot of like little knickknacks. I wish they had done
Yeah.
another pair of shoes because the pleated heels don't necessarily go with the cone bra dress for me. I think they go really well with that kind of like sailor outfit and the kilt, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily with the cone bra dress. I do
Yeah.
really like the doll. I think that she's beautiful. I want to see more collaborations like this. I think that Bratz is killing it.
Yes.
Next in line is Atomic Lab by Jason Wu / Defalucy / Jason Wu / Defa Lucy. And yeah, we're going to be very quick about this. So Jason Wood basically has announced a couple of months ago that he will collaborate on this brand. I think it's his own brand, I think, from what I understand. And they will be capturing iconic pop culture moments. They started with this Nymphia doll. Nymphia is a reasonably famous drag queen, and they decided to start with this doll. She's entirely in yellow because Nymphia is the banana queen, so the doll is yellow for that reason. These are expensive dolls. These are not cheap dolls. She's $150 plus shipping, and the shipping is super expensive. She comes with this lingerie and this yellow fur and a pair of a pair of earrings and a necklace. How do you feel about her?
I mean, the doll is, okay to me. I just think it's more so interesting that Jason Wu is creating his own doll line, and it seems to be some tension between Integrity Toys and Jason Wu, and I think that's like the real interesting thing here, is that someone was even saying that you can't even mention this new Atomic Lab toy line in the W Club forum. Like they don't want any word of this. They don't want any mention of it.
Really?
Yeah, so it seems like
Scandalo.
Jason Wu definitely has seems to have burned some type of bridge with Integrity Toys, with creating this Atomic Lab doll collection, and he's been with Integrity Toys forever, so that seems kind of
Yeah.
crazy to me. But the doll is she seems cool. I mean, I want to see what else he comes up with. It's not something that I'm going to add to my collection. I think that it was entertaining to see her on Drag Race and see her win, but it's not like
Yeah.
something that I'm going to add personally.
Yeah. I have 3 words. Go piss girl. That she's too yellow. I get the concept, but I think it's too yellow. Not for me.
No, sorry, babe, you're not a winner this week.
Yeah.
Right, moving on from this yellow bitch.
I'm thirsty now.
Now it's time for the juice, ladies. So, IT has been dropping bomb after bomb. And we started a couple of weeks ago with this Teddy Von Ronson, this TVR and Integrity Toys collection collaboration. 4 dolls, 3 boys, 1 girl. And they're designed by Teddy Von Ronson, that is a New York designer. He worked for Ralph Lauren before.
Yep.
So that's basically what we see, a Ralph Lauren collection. This is the first doll. It's Darius. It's called Manhattan State of Mind. The one thing to mention about these male dolls is that they all come with lashes for the first time. Boy dolls coming with lashes. And yeah, interesting. What do you guys think about this doll?
I was a little bit let down by this collection. Not that it's like a bad collection. I think that the collection looks good. But whenever we were first listening to the call, Teddy Von Ranson was saying that he was looking to do a collection that was going like have tension between masculinity and femininity. And looking at this collection, I don't see that. I see a very beige, neutral masculine collection, and it just is
Yeah.
not something that is super unique to me. Like it's nice, it's cohesive, but I don't think that it's as unique as I would have hoped it to be. There's great pieces here, but I'm not adding any of them to my collection.
Easy like that.
It's like the fall collection from
Yeah.
2021. It's boring. Like based on TVR's other bits and pieces that he's made, some of the monochromatic stuff, like really interesting looking stuff. This looks like something out of the next catalog. And yeah, that's not a compliment by any means.
Do you know what? Next catalog is exactly what I was thinking when I saw that.
It's like
It's
I'm
not a
trying to think.
compliment. Teddy,
Yeah.
it's not a compliment, baby. I'm sorry. It's not a
mean,
compliment.
I agree with Estefan in that there's some nice pieces. It's just the cohesion is horrific. I'm trying to think what's the American alternative of Next?
Yeah. I think
Like
what
Old Navy or like American Eagle,
Gap.
Gap. Yeah,
Gap.
yeah. Think about all of those kind of high street or like brands, basically. Not what I was
Not
expecting
great.
based on his interview. Sadly.
Like
Yeah.
what he said is that this is very European based
Mm,
concepts. Like, have you ever been to Europe, Daddy? Sorry, darling. Like, this is
yeah.
not how we dress here. This is American all over. This is literally. If I looked at this, somebody dressed like this, I would think is American, and it's not necessarily a negative thing.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but this is what I would think if I see an American man.
Right.
It's not necessarily European coded. Like men in Europe would never wear trousers that large at the end, especially for example in Italy or in the Mediterranean area of Europe. People tend to wear trousers that are much more tapered at the end, much sometimes a bit shorter. They leave the ankle out. So this is not telling me Europe whatsoever.
Yeah.
I love brown, by the way. Brown is one of my favorite colors. So this is, yeah, I know, Raj. This is
Yeah.
this is actually really very much in palette with what I like. I just don't. I find it a bit boring. I find it a bit like Next, and it doesn't
Yeah.
thrill me.
It's like it could be Ralph Lauren heritage, it's
It
very
could be
Ralph Lauren.
Polo. It's Polo Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
It's not the first line. It's
Exactly.
Polo Ralph Lauren.
Oh.
Right. So this is Darius. So we have read Darius to shred. This is Brooklyn
Edward Cullen.
bound.
Yeah. Yes, that's so true. I hate the joint between his jaw line and his neck. It's so strange.
Yeah. He's very handsome though. He's
Yeah.
really handsome. The outfit is not for me, but he's really handsome.
We need
He's
more
a-
facial hair for male dolls.
I want a man. I'm sorry. If I want to be surrounded by, please use the dolphin sound here. I'll be with these two here.
Yeah.
Here you are. Yeah.
I want a man. This is a very pretty boy, but not my cup of tea. Stefan, you haven't said much about him.
Edward Cullen at the beginning. I think you missed that name.
Yeah. I think
Did
that
you?
Yeah.
yeah, I called him Edward Cullen. Yeah, Edward Cullen.
Sorry.
He's
skin
just
of a
like,
killer.
there's nice pieces here. They're just not exciting to me, really. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The most exciting thing about these dolls is that they have eyelashes to me.
I want a man. My man doesn't have eyelashes like that. That is me when I do my full face. Right, next. Now, people have lost their cucarachas for this guy. So back to New York, Noah Faraday. He's really
cute.
handsome. Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the best
I
one
like
out
the
of the bunch
outfit.
for sure.
Yeah.
He's really cute, but again.
I love the
boring.
comments here. The lashes are a very bad decision. Despite this, he's really handsome.
There must be a person that is really wise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm surprised you don't like the lashes, Naomi. I like the lashes.
No.
Yeah, I think his outfit is the coolest out of all of the guys. It's
Yeah.
the most unique. I like the different lengths. Like I like the mix of like the
Yeah.
long coat with like the long shorts and the shorter jacket underneath. So like I like
Yeah.
how he played with like textures and different lengths of pieces here.
Yeah.
It's a cool look.
I like the layers. You can tell that it's a designer doing this. So Teddy, well done for this. It doesn't look bulky on the doll. It's nice that there's cohesion in the terms of fabrics, and there's this python kind of like a texture that keeps on coming back. Is the best one out of the bunch. Shall we move to the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the last one was a very odd choice, in my opinion. About a Boy, Jamie Costas. Now, this woman hasn't been around for a while. And by looking at her face, you can tell why, because she is pretty ugly. Let's be
I don't think
real.
she's ugly.
She
She's
is.
bland.
She's ugly.
I only have
Yeah,
one
I think
word
she's
that
cute.
describes her.
Hmm.
That's Kevin. She's the mum from Home Alone.
She is the mom from Home Alone for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
shit.
yeah. Whenever you said that, Raj, I can't unsee it now. Like she is the mother from Home Alone, and that
Yeah.
is all she is. Yeah, yeah,
She's 25 and 63 at the same time.
yeah.
She's a lesbian, but also a straight woman.
Yeah.
It's a mix of things. Like, I don't know.
The
I love the
hair choice is
trousers.
just so interesting. It's just so
Yeah.
80s, like it's
Yeah.
so like or like early 90s. Like it's just so
It
interesting the
ages
hair
her.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Paula Lauren, unfortunately. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
she's
bag
cute
is really
though.
nice. Yeah,
I, again, as individual pieces, I don't think she's a bad doll. She's just a bit bland.
Yeah.
she's boring. Come on,
I
say
like
it.
the
She's
leather
boring. I mean,
pants.
yeah,
Yeah.
the trousers are the best thing. The trousers are the best
Yeah.
thing.
He
They look
loves.
so good, the trousers. They are done really well. Because that's my problem with this collection. There are pieces, they are so well done. And you can
Yeah.
tell that it's a designer that has done this. And I
Yeah.
have no doubts that Sadie is a very talented designer. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just really boring. Just next. No. Right. So the other night we were introduced to a special announcement, listening to IT creators, IT designers, sorry. We had Jesse, we had David, we had Chris, we had Alan, we had Carol, and we had the guy that owns Integrity Toy, Mr. Integrity Toys. Let's call him like that.
Yes.
And they
Uh-huh.
were all there, and they talked about the brand for like 45 minutes, and then they decided to pop out this doll as a gift for both members and non-members. And she is a mother of pearl, Janaya. Janaya. She is the Integrity Toys 30th anniversary celebration doll. She's wearing this Dior inspired ensemble. She has a new screening. She's cute, but she's also $200. I love the accessories. She's not my cup of tea. How do you ladies feel about her?
I think that she's a beautiful doll. I think the screening is immaculate. I think the hair is some of the best styling that we've seen in probably the past
Totally.
couple of years. I think the outfit, as beautiful as it is, it's very matronly, is how I would describe it.
It's giving. I don't know. I don't like the outfit. I don't even like the one on the runway, if I'm honest. But the one thing that we can say about this doll is that the face is absolutely gorgeous. I think Jessie is absolutely amazing when it comes to screenings and repainting dolls, and even like sculpts that are not exactly my cup of tea. He can make like some incredible look at that. Look at her. Some incredible
Gorge.
changes. Isn't she absolutely beautiful?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
incredible.
I hate the outfit. I'm sorry if you're fans of it, and it's not that it's a bad outfit. It's not. I'm not a fan of that like tweed material, and I especially don't like the fraying.
It
I
looks
think
better without the
that's gonna.
jacket.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that for sure. I think it's the jacket that actually throws it off. I think
Yeah.
without it, it looks so much more interesting.
I love the
Yeah.
corset. The corset is beautiful.
Yeah, I like the details on the corset and the
Oh, the
jewelry as
corset is
well.
gorgeous. The corset is
The
gorgeous.
base doll is stunning, down to the hair, the braids, the shape of the braids. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. I mean, here she looks like Angeria, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Is it Angeria Van Michaels, the drag queen?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah. A little bit.
Okay, so I think that's it. Moving on. Right. So, and for today, juicy episode, we have an amazing guest. And I cannot wait for all of you bitches to hear about. We're very excited because, it's not often that we get people on this podcast that have as much knowledge about doll collecting as this person coming today. So shall we welcome Stratos from Fashion Doll Chronicles on Dolly Pardon. Hello, darling. Hi.
Stratos.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hello, darling.
I'm very honored to be on your podcast,
Oh, we're very honored to have you. We're very honored to have you. So, since you are a big guest for us, we're going to give you a proper welcoming, and we're going to introduce the super famous segment of this podcast.
Wow.
Dolly Secret. Right. So we're not mental, Stratos, I promise. These are the things we have to do to live. Okay. So first of all, do you want to introduce yourself to the people that might not know who you are? I'm sure everybody knows your website, but they don't know who you are. So please tell us the face behind the concept.
I'm from Greece. I live in Thessaloniki, which is the second biggest city in Greece in the north part of the country. And what I do for a living is I'm a designer and project manager in an architectural company. And what we do mostly museums and exhibition stands all around in Greece and all around the world. That's my day job, let's call it. Yeah.
Wow.
So other than that, I'm a fashion doll collector. And I have quite a big collection. You can see some of it behind me. And I've been writing about dolls since, I think, 2007. When my original blog opened on Blogspot. And at some point, I decided to make a proper website and move it all there and have my own, showcase dolls and talk about them.
Yeah. And that's Fashion Doll Chronicles.
Yeah, fashiondollchronicles.com.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Wow.
2007, did you say?
2007 was the original start back when I was still in Blogspot.
I
wasn't even born.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Actually, it was not my first blog. I had another blog called the Sandman Chronicles, which had begun a year before in 2006. And where I was writing about design and architecture.
Okay.
And having gotten into doll collecting since 2001, I decided to start writing about my dolls as well. So that's how Doll Chronicles came to be.
Oh, lovely. I have to ask, why the Chronicles? Why did you choose this name?
Whoa, good question. I don't really remember that, but having done my first blog was Sandman Chronicles, inspired by my favorite comic book character, which is Sandman from the comic, and I had that title as the prototype, and I said, okay, if I'm going to do a second blog, I'll use the Chronicles thing and fit it with the dolls, because I thought it sounded well, and it also made a nice how can I call it, the first letters of each word gave a nice logo like FDC. So I like that.
Lovely.
That is actually very clever. There's a designer mind working. I love it.
That's a designer mind going to work.
It's business, ladies. It's business. How long have you been collecting for?
Since 2001.
Oh my God.
I was always fascinated by dolls since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And growing up, I used to play with the dolls of my cousins because I didn't have a sister, I had a brother. So there were no dolls in our household, but I always found dolls in other homes. So I used to play with them. And I also had a small collection of paper dolls from various girl magazines and made my own as well.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
that was the beginning of me starting to design fashion, which I did study concurrently with my university studies. So I've studied fashion design and pattern making as well,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
and worked a bit
you-
as a freelancer for 2 or 3 years, which was quite disappointing, to say the least.
Oh.
Can you sew? Can you make clothes?
No, unfortunately, I cannot sew. I can make a pattern
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
in any scale and size you want, and probably whatever clothes you might need. Anything.
Yeah.
I can make any garment you want, but I cannot sew. And I regret this eternally. I mean, I regret not learning how to sew.
I'm very disappointed.
No.
Stratos, I have to ask, pattern making is almost very technical. It's
It is.
almost a science in itself. Like
It is.
when I'm creating any patterns for anything that I make, you have to be able to understand dimensions really well. I
Right.
guess with your actual job, I guess there's a semblance of crossover there.
Yeah. It was definitely. Yeah, you have to be a bit good at mathematics, so in geometry. So I was always in that. So it
Yeah.
fit naturally. Yeah, and you could tell if you see my fashion sketches before learning pattern making and after, you see the difference right away.
Yeah, I'd love to see it one day. You'd have to show us.
You should post them on your website.
Sometimes I post some sketches on my stories.
I
You can
see.
catch them there. Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay.
These Greek, they've invented scale. That's what they did. I just find it so interesting that like you've been collecting for so long. And what line of dolls have you been collecting when you started?
Well, actually, it was not a proper fashion doll. The first one was Olivia Newton-John as Sandy in Greece from Franklin Mint. It was the first doll they did of her. As Sandy with a yellow outfit from Summer Nights, the song on the movie.
Uh-huh.
So I was always a big fan of Olivia since Grease premiered, and I was like 10 years old back then.
Okay.
And so I had a big collection of her records, clips from magazines and stuff like that, posters, name it. So I had to have that doll when I saw it. And back then, there was no internet to order from. Frankly, me did only phone orders. You had to call them and order with your credit card through the phone.
Wow.
So from Greece, it was a bit intimidating for me to do that. But I did it, and I called Franklin Mint, and there was this lovely lady who helped me through the whole process, and I managed to get the doll. And a month or so later, it was in my hands. And it was so fascinating to have that. And I said, okay, I have to have the rest of the collection because they had done a second doll offer with the Sandy 2 outfit, the black leather one, and 4 or 5 more outfits, plus a big trunk, which had places to, it was a bit like a fashion closet with little drawers to store accessories and a hanger to hang
I love
clothes.
that.
And also one of the sides could fold down and be the bed from the night where the girls gathered to,
Oh, yes. I love that scene.
So you have that bed as well, and her nightgown as well.
Lovely.
I love that.
So I got a few more Franklin Mint dolls like Diana and Elizabeth Taylor and Grace Kelly. So then I started looking around, finding Barbie dolls that I like. I got a couple of them as well. And then I discovered a few years later Fashion Royal. And that was, the big reveal. It was like, there are dolls that are like couture dolls. They're not like, Barbie was more like ready to wear for me. And then I discovered Fashion Royal. And I'm like, wow, what is this? And that was, I think, my first Fashion Royalty dolls were bought in 2006.
Okay. What was it?
And from a dealer in the US. So, and she helped me a lot to get the dolls I wanted. And the first collection that I got dolls from Fashion Royalty was the Pop Tour collection. I don't know if you remember that.
No, which ones are they?
It was the first one they did with the tall bodies.
Uh-huh.
They changed the body in that year, and the first collection also to feature home dolls.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I managed to get almost all the dolls from that collection, except I think the basic Veronique. They did back then. They still did basic dolls and dress dolls. The basic dolls were usually wearing underwear or swimsuits, and the dress dolls were wearing either suits or evening gowns. So I have almost all of them except the basic Vero. The basic dolls were all wigged. None was rooted. The dress dolls were rooted, which was also a first for them in that with that collection.
So they
And also
actually
the
didn't have
guys.
any hair. They actually had wigs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. And you got the basic doll with a lingerie, actually a corset and hair panties. I think they had the wig, but not just the wig. They had a head to display the wig on as well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was quite a nice package. And my first fashion royalty doll was Kiori from that collection. Kiori Sato.
Oh, which
Yes.
Kiori would that one be?
That was I can't remember the name now.
Oh my gosh, we love a
It's something
Kiori moment.
French.
Yeah, we love Kiori.
Something with soir, I think, but I cannot remember the full name now. Yeah, I told you. I may have the knowledge, but I cannot remember.
Is it the Latino Kiori? Is it the Latina Kiori? The
No,
one
no,
with
no,
the
no. The
darker
Latina
skin
came
tone?
later. The Latina came later. This one is a proper Kiori with a black wig with bangs at the front and a lovely corset. She was wearing a lovely corset.
I can't remember that one. Now I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
and look it up.
Do you have a favorite fashion royalty sculpt?
A favorite sculpt?
Yeah.
Not one. Not one. I don't think I have one. I love a lot of them. I love Adele, the second Adele, the second sculpt.
2.0. Okay.
2.0, yeah. I love Vanessa, the
Yeah.
first, the 1.0. And
Yeah.
I love Kiori, the first, the 1.0 as well. Quite a lot. And Eugenia, I love Eugenia as well.
Of
And
course you do
Yeah.
love Eugenia.
yeah, Agnes is a favorite. Yeah, and Nadia as well.
Yeah, Nadja's very nice.
Yeah.
So that is so interesting. Like, when you told us, oh, don't count on my encyclopedic knowledge, you were actually being very modest.
Yeah.
Come on.
Very much because we found out things that I didn't know already. Like, I think collecting at the time, when you started, was very different because you're telling us that basic dolls had basically lingerie and a wig and an accessory to put the wig on.
Yeah.
Then nowadays is a gift set and it goes for $199. So I
Yeah,
think
back
it's just
then it
really
was-
interesting.
It was below $90, so yeah, quite different.
Yeah, very different.
The
I
basic
think it's
doll.
just so interesting.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so
Do you
much.
find it quite difficult? Maybe difficult is not the right word, but do you find it difficult now that the prices of these dolls have gone up quite a lot?
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Definitely.
yeah,
I've limited my spending because of that. Yeah,
Does
it's
it
definitely
then-
affected my collecting.
Does it then does it reflect on how you collect and your feelings towards it? With the prices going up, does it make it harder to enjoy the hobby?
It does. And it's not only the prices going up, it's what you get for the price going up as well.
Yeah.
And also the quality that you get. Because in some things, you simply cannot compare. The quality has gone down in quite a lot of things because they're trying probably to keep costs down. And also they
Yeah.
don't have as much control as they used to have over the factories because they're very far away. They've had a long time not been able to go to the factories. And even now, I don't know if they can go still because before COVID, one of them always was visiting the factories in China and overseeing stuff. So that's quite a difference.
Yeah.
Do you think that this like started like after COVID and that changed after COVID?
I think it was a big, starting point of that. Yeah. I think you can tell before and after COVID, you can see quite a difference in that. It brought the whole thing tumbling down because they had to rethink the whole process of manufacturing and distributing their dolls.
Stratos, I have a question for you. So you're on Instagram too. Like you've been a part of the Instagram community for quite some time, and you've been a part of the doll community for quite some time. Do you have any pet peeves in the doll community? Is there anything that you see in the doll community that annoys you and is just like, you guys are really freaking annoying?
All right. Pet peeves.
Mm-hmm.
People judging without having the full
Picture.
picture.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
a pet peeve.
Naomi's life.
That's a
Naomi's
pet
life is about being judged without
I
the
get
full
judged
picture.
all the time,
Yeah.
Stratos, for some reason. People
But I
don't
understand a
know
lot of the
me.
judgment that comes towards Naomi's
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I do too. But some
No, I think it's like what you're saying is actually really true. And I think there's a lot. I mean, it's not just the doll community. I think it's just internet in general. People talk
yeah, right.
when they have no freaking clue of what the hell,
Exactly.
like, they
Exactly.
don't
Especially
know.
especially it's more. I think it's more prevalent on Instagram because of the nature of that app. Because that
Yeah.
app is mainly about showing a very glamorous and curated front.
Right.
Yeah, so that app, like, I think it makes people be more judgy in general.
Right.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
I can see that.
absolutely. Well, how do you feel about scalping? Is that like something that you are annoyed by at all?
Yeah, I am. And what I do is I don't buy from scalpers. Simple as that.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah, you want to sell it like that, fine, but I'm not interested. Bye. That's it. Yeah, I'll ask around. I'll see the prices, and if I don't find a doll that I want in the price that I can afford and think that it's appropriate for her, then it's okay. Bye. Maybe I'll find it later on. And it has happened.
No, because I know that that's something that was happening a lot in the doll community recently. That was like a big conversation, especially with the Modern Muse collection that just released. You know, it was a lottery, so a lot of people didn't get the hands on the dolls that they wanted. I know, especially in like Europe, and I know for you in Greece, it's frustrating that you guys don't always get the dolls that you want. You guys don't have access to a lot of the dolls that you want to get your hands on. And then you have tons of these collectors that, get their hands on several dolls and they're just putting them on the forum for several $100s. And it's just so frustrating. And that personally is one of my biggest pet peeves is people just seem to be in it for the wrong reasons these days. So yeah, I was just curious to see like what your perspective was behind that, and has that been happening since 2007? Like, is that something that's more current, or has that been happening for 20 years?
Back then, we didn't have the W Club forum from the beginning. I think it started a bit later, and I've been a member of the club since 2007, late 2007, 2008, probably. So back then we had the doll boards, like pink. How was it named? We had I think it was three doll boards that were really. Prego was one of them, and they were really the place where you would go to get news, to get prices on dolls, and maybe buy or exchange dolls there. And it was the first place you looked before going on eBay.
Okay.
And back then, eBay was better as an experience as well. It wasn't as it is today, both for sellers and buyers. So I managed to get a lot of dolls, either through the boards, dolls and outfits as well, through the boards or through eBay. But back then it was quite a different experience. The prices were more attuned to collectors, and people were asking around about credentials. Do you know him? He's selling, well, and people were giving recommendations and stuff, and you trusted people. And it was the rare thing to see someone scalping. Not that it didn't happen; it did happen, but it was rare, and usually it was, a shunned from the boards. They didn't, encourage that. I think it was. I don't want it to sound all rosy and happy, and but it was a quite different experience back then, and it was the reason that I managed to get my collection in a few years. I got quite a big collection because of that.
I think as you were saying at the time, and this is something that we have noticed, we're like long time collectors. So in the previous season, we had our friend Carmen coming to talk on the podcast.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. Hi, darling.
Hi, Carmen.
Which, by the way, was very thrilled to hear that you were coming, Stratos.
Oh, wow. So nice.
As a guest. Yes. She said she has a lot of respect for you. And I think, she was telling us how different collecting was, like even 10 years ago. Not only like you don't have to go 20 years back.
It was.
And I find, and I have to say this, and I don't care how it's going to be received by the Integrity Toys. I think it's important that Integrity Toys listens to this kind of criticism. I think opening the W Club now and going on the trade part of the forum is very frustrating at the moment. All you see is people that entered lotteries to resell the dolls. They have no genuine interest in keeping that doll. They would enter a lottery just for a doll just because it's popular and they know they're going to get like some coins on it. Or it's people that do this, like, that there's like 4 or 5 posts from the same person selling stuff. There's people that buy from people that are selling for like a cheaper price, and then they resell these very old grail dolls for like extortionate prices. I remember like a few months ago there was this lady selling these very old puppies, and they sold in literally minutes because she had like these very old puppies for did you know what I'm talking about? Very cheap. And then this person that purchased them, because she lives on the forum, this person, she's selling them for thousands. And I thought that was not only like unethical, but also like extremely disheartening. But then the W Club doesn't moderate this kind of activities.
Yeah, they don't. No,
they don't.
I don't think they have a real actual reason to moderate that, because for them it doesn't fall into any of the categories, like abuse or harassment or whatever. I mean, it's like a trade, so they don't have any reason to.
So are you saying that the person who bought the dolls off that from the poppy dolls then sold them?
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
There's another person that did something similar, and this person has got a website. I'm not going to go into more details, but this person is known for buying stuff for a cheaper price and then slapping them on her website and selling them for like ridiculous amount of money.
Really?
And
what website?
I think
Right. Yeah, drag her.
Speaking of website, do you have like a rival website, Stratos? Is there any websites that you're like, this bitch is copying my fucking website?
Yeah.
No, actually, no, I don't think I do, because people don't write on the internet anymore. They mostly do Instagram or podcasts like you, or videos on YouTube. But back in the day when blogs were more popular, there were not a lot of doll blogs going around. Each one of them had its own personality, and we were going from blog to blog and posting comments and encouraging people, great photos, great article, nice of you to post out and stuff. It was really, really nice, a really nice community going around. with that,
And
with the
and
blogs.
not so much anymore. I feel
No,
like
no.
nowadays personality is something that is lacking from a lot of Instagrammers. It's all about money now, and I think that's
Yeah.
it's a shame because
It is. It is.
it's you go from showing your collection and appreciating other people and what they have to trying to outdo them in any way possible, to say like I've got more money than you, or I can afford luxury dolls more than anyone
Luxury
else.
doll collecting. Do you know anything about
Hmm.
luxury doll collecting, Stratus?
What do you mean about what's
There's a
luxury doll collecting? I mean, come
I
on.
don't know. I don't know, honey. I have
Luxury
no
is
idea.
owning a big yacht like Jeff Bezos and going to marry
Yeah,
Precisely
in
that.
Venice, destroying the environment with
yeah,
every jet going in.
Precisely
Uh,
that.
yeah.
yeah, that's
I'll say
luxury,
it.
in quotes. So no, collecting fashion dolls is not a luxury. No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
What were you gonna
Yeah,
say, Stefan?
there's a very prominent and I'll say it. He's a bully. He's a very prominent YouTuber and we'll
Mm,
call him an influencer in the doll community. And
yeah.
he likes to call himself a luxury doll collector.
Oh
And
wow.
he likes to pick on our friend Naomi here. But you know what? I
It's
like to pick
okay.
on him back. I'll pick on him back.
I like to pick on myself as well, but
uh,
it's
I
fun. It's
like to
an
pick
easy
on
way.
yourself too.
question:
Yeah.
are his dolls, encrusted with diamonds and wearing dresses with gold fiber and stuff? Because that would be luxury. Other than that, no, bye.
No, no.
Mm,
I mean, he has a great collection, but it's a
Yeah,
bit
well, many people have great
self
collections.
refer.
I mean,
Yes,
I
yeah.
exactly.
don't think they consider themselves luxury doll
I just
collectors.
it's a shame because there's no need for that. There's no
No,
need for
no,
negativity in this
no, there is
space.
not. Yeah.
No.
A lot of so many collectors have waited their whole lives to be able to collect dolls. I
Hmm.
myself have been collecting now for just over a year, and I've
Oh.
never, yeah, I'm still fairly new, I would say. Some would say virginal, but that's just me. But no, I'm still new to doll
Raj was
collecting.
straight till last year, Stratus. He came out very recently.
But having, finally doing something and finally having a hobby like this is a big thing for so many of us. And to know that we're afraid, it's scary to then be, called out or feel like you don't have enough. It's just such a shame
Yeah.
that
It is.
this
It
type of
is.
toxic
It is.
energy is
I,
flowing
I, I
around.
hate that. I hate that. Yeah.
Mm.
And if you consider how encouraging and warm and kind doll
Mm.
people usually are,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
when we gather, I
Yeah.
mean, it's like why do they have to do that and
Yeah.
destroy the way you feel about your hobby and your collection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have so many stresses in our everyday lives. So why add
Exactly.
to it?
Yeah.
Exactly. We don't need
Like
that
this
in
is
our
completely
hobby.
unnecessary. Yeah,
It
totally
Mm.
is. It is.
unnecessary. At the end of the day, I think like for most of us, collecting is just something fun that we do, and the fact that we get to meet people and become friends with
Yeah.
people
Hmm.
is
Exactly.
just absolutely great. And I
Yeah.
think the biggest enrichment from my experience as a collector is not how many beaded gowns I have or how big my closet is, because clearly it is never going to be that big.
Yeah.
I live
Hmm.
in London. My house will never be big enough to accommodate a closet like that. I don't barely have room
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah.
So it's just the kind of people that enrich you and that you get to talk to with this
Mm.
podcast. People such as yourself that come and share their experience with us, and we're just grateful that we have this platform and then we can spread
Yeah.
positivity, a bit of
Yeah.
shade, and a lot of joy. And
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
what we
This
do.
this
absolutely.
is what I've always been saying. It's more about the people than the doll.
Mm. Yeah.
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 Right.
And the way I got this as an experience was first through the blog and the comments that were coming on it from the beginning, but then it manifested mostly during my first Fashion Doll convention. When I attended that and it was the Italian Fashion Doll convention in
All
Milan.
right. Okay. In Rome?
And I was like, wow, this is, I'm among people who love dolls and talk about them, and we get to enjoy our hobby and our collections and spread the joy as well to other people. And it was an amazing experience. And then I did the London Fashion Doll convention as well. The next year,
When?
it was again an amazing experience. And I
When was
loved
the
it.
one in London?
I come to London almost every year because of my work as well,
Oh,
almost
wow.
every
When
year.
was the fashion? You have to come and say hello to us.
Yeah,
When
of course.
was?
We're doing it next time, definitely. We're definitely
Oh,
meeting.
please.
London.
By all
Yeah.
means.
I think it was back in 2019.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know about that. Was it nice?
Yeah. And it was held in the V&A Children's Museum.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
Naomi-
exciting.
Naomi's
Wait.
very familiar with the V&A Museum. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, poor thing. So not everyone's as cultured as you and I, Stratos.
No.
But the Victoria Albert Museum is one of
Yes,
the...
I know exactly what it is. Run along before your arches.
You know what? Just going back, I'm again fairly new to, well, I'd say fairly new, but new to the doll industry or the hobby, and I've made such good friends. Even here in this conversation, like one of these guys has been here for me throughout so much, and I just want to say, I really appreciate you, Estefan. Naomi's been there too, but yeah. No, we've
What
made such a good circle of friends, and Stratos, you give me such a hope for the future of dolls and doll collecting, because there are collectors out there like yourself, and yeah, it's very admirable.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Thank you.
I think the older dog collectors tend to be nicer and kinder, and people that've been collecting for longer, they have nothing to prove. I mean, you have over 200
yeah.
dolls. What's like if that isn't luxury doll collecting, I don't know what that is. Even if it's just
I'll
having
tell you
room
what
for all
luxury
those
doll
dolls.
collecting is. If you have only, super dolls, the one of a kind ones that are really expensive, the ones they call the chalk dolls, or some Billy Bo dolls, the Divani ones. That's luxury doll collecting. All the rest is,
Yeah.
just dolls.
I love that. I mean, it's so refreshing, and I'm enjoying this conversation. But I need to ask you a question, and I really need to know
Shoot.
because what is your favorite doll of all times?
Oh, wow. I don't think I can answer that.
Well, you're gonna have to answer.
One doll, to just pick one doll from
Only
everywhere.
one.
Only
One doll in all the stratosphere.
Do you
Oh,
know
wow.
what, Stratos? I'll do you a favor. You can choose. Let's say you can choose one brand that you like, and then I want one IT doll, and then I want a Poppy Parker.
She doesn't ask for much.
Wow. No, I don't think I could do that. I have too many.
Wait,
to
you're
pick
going to
from.
have to do it. Sorry.
Okay, that would be True Royalty, Vanessa.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go and look her up.
Yeah.
You are a Vanessa person, are you?
It's one of my favorite scouts. Yeah, exclusive one. So yeah, she is very elusive. For
It's very
people.
pretty.
Yeah.
So how about Poppy Parkers? Do you collect Poppy as well?
Yeah. I have quite a lot. Poppy and her friends as well.
Forgive us. What's your favorite Poppy of all time?
My favorite Poppy. That would be my first one. Reluctant debutant. Poppy. Yeah.
That was your first Poppy ever.
My first Poppy ever. My first
my
poppy ever, from the very first poppy
gosh.
collection ever. And I think that's the best poppy ever. And quite the, I think she's in another level, definitely.
Oh God, love that. So at the end of every interview with our guests, we normally ask them if they want to leave a song into our podcast playlist.
Yeah.
Now, I
Mhm.
know that you speak Italian very well, so we know that you listen to
Prego.
Italian music, so you have good taste. Would you like to leave a song for our playlist?
It
All
doesn't have
right.
to be
So
Italian, but
so
yes.
it will be Italian, since you asked that. Okay, it will be Italian. It will be from one of my favorite Italian singers and writers, Marco Mengoni. Which
Oh,
hopefully, I think I booked the ticket today. I'll be watching him live in Utrecht in December.
oh wow, lucky you.
Yeah. And I regret not going to the stadiums. He's doing the tour now in Italy
Yeah,
in the stadium, so I regret not doing that.
yeah.
But okay, I'll watch him in Utrecht. Hopefully, he'll bring part of that show uh, in his closed spaces as well, because he's doing quite an incredible staging, and the fashions are amazing. You should check out the fashions from video clips on YouTube, because I'd love to see Oms wearing that stuff. I mean,
He's wearing all these corsets now, isn't he? I think his image has changed quite
yeah,
a lot.
the corset, that gold corset was incredible. I loved that. Loved that. I would love to see a guy wearing that on the Oms collection. And
Esther
also
wears a corset all the time.
the
I sure
outfit that
do.
he
Yeah.
opens the show with the cape and the loose pants, flowing pants as well. That's quite an outfit as well. And the other one with the embroidery that he sings, strapped and hanging from the set while walking on air. That's an incredible outfit as well.
Who is
Lots
making his
of stuff.
looks? Is it still
Strapped
Versace
and
making
hanging
his
is my
stuff?
nickname.
No, he's doing quite a lot of designers. I haven't seen a Versace yet on the show. And one of our favorites was Arturo Beguero. I don't know if you know the designer.
Yes.
He's a Spanish designer. I
Yes,
love
yes.
him. We talk quite a lot on Instagram with Arturo. Since before he became a bit famous. And he's a lovely guy. So Marco is wearing Arturo Beguero in one of the numbers, a black lace blouse with black pants, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
That is incredible. So what song are you going to give us?
So the song from Marco, that would be quite hard to pick one from.
I can start singing from the beginning if you like.
God, please.
Sing
Hurry
for
up,
us.
Stratos.
What's
Please.
the song? The song that he did the video in Iceland. That one.
Sing for me, Paolo.
Oh, sing to me, Paolo. No, hold on. Which one is the one in Iceland?
The one in
Tio
Iceland,
voluto-
he's walking through the landscapes in Iceland wearing just a cap and going through the cold.
Oh gosh, is it Ti ho voluto bene veramente? Which one is that?
Esattamente, questo.
Yeah,
Sì.
okay, that's a great song. Love that one.
Yeah.
Do you know my
Prego.
favorite song
Love
my
that.
favorite song from Marco is oh god, what was the name of the one?
Poker Face.
"Se cambierò per te, lascerò ancora." I like that one. Tanto il resto cambia is my favorite. That is one of my favorites. They don't know anything. That's why they're dissociating now, because they don't know anything about like they want to be like cultural and they don't know anything about my beautiful, beautiful country. Anyway, Stratos, where can our listeners find you if they want to?
They can find me at fashiondollchronicles.com and on Instagram as Sandman _gr. Yeah. Underscore, sorry. GR. Yeah.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for coming today. We had a lovely
Thank you
time.
for having me. I loved it.
I
Oh,
think
bless.
next time we're going to discuss some new drops with you, because I think it'd be interesting to hear your perspective.
Yeah.
So
I'd
you
love
must
that.
come.
Yeah. Whenever you want. Yeah. And also we should meet in London as well.
Absolutely, you're more than
absolutely.
welcome. Come around. I'll make you some
Yeah, I
fresh
might
pasta.
I might be this November, so get ready.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
nice. Okay,
That is
lovely stuff.
exciting. That is exciting. Right. Thank you so much for coming,
Thank you
Stratos.
for having me. It was lovely.
Thank you, Stratos.
What an episode we've had today. What were your favourite parts? I think mine were the hot topics because they went on and on and on and we had so much to talk about. But I'm super excited for the Clueless dolls and
Hot topics. What the fuck is
Not
she
hot
talking
topic.
about?
hi.
She is talking about our
being-
fake news.
I'm the Wendy Williams of the show.
Why is she so
Hi,
down?
Lord.
Honestly. She's
It's
so
okay.
freaking stupid.
You guys knew what I
We
was
all
talking
know
about.
who is limited here.
so stupid.
I am so excited for the Clueless dolls. I am so ready to splash the cash. What was your favourite part of the show, girlies?
I would have to say talking to Mr. Stratos. He is such a
Yes.
gentleman and he is such a cool guy, and it's cool to see someone who has been around for such a long time and is knowledgeable, drama free, and is just collecting for the love of dolls, and
Yeah.
is just a cool person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He put something on one of his stories on Instagram and I commented like, oh, what do you think of that? And he literally said, go to my website and read my blog and you'll find out. I'm like, oh, okay. That's one way to drive traffic.
Yeah.
I think it's really difficult when you have like a platform like that, and it's been going on for a very long time. Like the consistency in publishing, we know because we have this project going. It's really tough. It's really difficult. Kudos to you, Stratos. Thank you so much for coming.
Kudos, mama.
Kudos. Right. We have so many amazing guests coming out
Oh, yes.
soon.
Yes, we do.
We have so many new episodes prepared for our people. This is going to be a very busy summer.
Very
and
busy.
Autumn looks just as busy. We haven't even touched the surface of what is going on in the world of collecting. But if you want to find out more, where can we find you, Raji?
You can find me at House of Kismet on Instagram. You stole the end of my outro. How dare you?
I don't care. Esther, where can we find you, baby?
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Plastic Poppy.
And you can find, since nobody is asking, you can find me at House
Sucking
of
dick.
Deluge. That is so freaking rude. I'm a lady. My lady friend. You can find me at House of Deluge on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and sometimes copying somebody else's closet. Because originality stands.
Run along now, hun.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.